Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best.
Hello everybody, Ronald Ray here, your old boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's WWE Raw Recap show. Fans at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Utah got to see Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio and Drew McIntyre versus main event Jey Uso. Also, they got to see another appearance by Nia Jax. But before I move along, I would like to ask you folks to be a champion. Hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like. Also drop a comment. Let me know what you thought about this week's Raw. Without further ado, let's let her rip. And just like every Raw, we start out with a promo. Cody Rhodes comes out, and again, he wants to talk about main event Jey Uso. Also, again, he gets interrupted by Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Not sure what Dom was saying come down the aisle. Maybe something about his tattoos or not making his little flappy arms look bigger or look better. I don't know, but Cody did explain that Dirty Dom is dedicating this match to Mommy, Rhea Ripley. But Cody also took a dig saying, I don't know, Mommy might have eyes for main event Jey Uso, and maybe, she's not as into you as you are her, that kind of mess. But Dom reminded Cody that Judgment Day are like family, and family has each other's back. And out comes Finn Balor and Damian Priest. And of course, this leads up to the first match of the night, Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. This was pretty much all Cody Rhodes here. Finn did help out Dom get a short advantage here, but didn't last too long. A Cody Cutter, Crossroads ends this match. And it looked like they was going to give a whooping to poor old Cody Rhodes. It's going to be a 3-on-1 situation until Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn show up and even things out. Kevin Owens would get on the mic and say, hey, now let's talk about main event Jey Uso. He's helped cost me the championship, Sami the championship, you yourself, Cody, the championship. So we're supposed to all forget that. But, Cody and Sami did explain, hey, everybody deserves a second chance. And Kevin Owens said, hey, fine, I'll forget it for now. Hope you guys are right. Next match of the night is Kofi Kingston versus Ivar. It's supposed to have been a 2-out-of-3 falls match with a New Day going against the Viking Raiders. Eric is injured, so it got turned to a singles match. Kofi won the paper, rock, scissors against Xavier Woods. Kind of back and forth a little bit. Kofi trying to do the float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, stick and move offense or whatever. But Ivar would teabag him and gets the advantage. Now let me say, I just made fun of Dominic Mysterio. But Kofi here, he's really skinny too. But at least he has a little bit of muscle tone. See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have to have steroids. Just get a little tone to you. That's all. But, there was Ivar hit him with a splash from the apron to the floor. So, looked like probably Kofi Kingston got skinnier in that match. Went from 212 to 192. But another thing I noticed in this match, they had some near falls in this match. A Tiger Bomb from Ivar. Nobody's really using it. First time I ever seen it use it was Scott Steiner. He used it for a spot, not a finisher. I think the only person I seen use it as a finisher was Ahmed Johnson years ago. Nobody's using that one. Ivar did a spin kick, looked deadly, looked like he took his head off. But a long 2 count there. Moonsault was a little much because, he's close to 300 pounds. Hitting a 212-pound guy with a moonsault. Again, well, Sky's using it. The moon over moonsault or over the moonsault. But she's a lady, he's a other lady. So again, just a near fall. Usually people miss the moonsaults. But the only finisher that was actually used here was Kofi Kingston when he hit the Trouble in Paradise, and that was the end of the match. You don't need 25 finishers or 25 finishers from other people to have near falls. You can do it this way. Worked out pretty good. Decent match. Yes, I even said, a Viking Raider had a decent match here. Next. Alright, next match of the night was Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ricochet. Seth Rollins was trying to run out to attack Shinsuke Nakamura, but the security and agents came out to hold him back. Decent match here. Nakamura had a bigger percentage of the match. Ricochet avoids a chair shot, then picks up the chair, hits Nakamura. Referee sees this, calls for the bell. Shinsuke wins by DQ, but Nakamura would put a whooping on Ricochet afterwards. Wraps his leg around the corner post and wails on it with a chair. Seth Rollins comes out. Shinsuke counters a pedigree onto the chair with a backdrop, then puts a whooping on Seth Rollins as well, leaves him laying. There was some more footage available where Seth Rollins was getting up slowly, really selling the back. Hopefully it's not as hurt as they say it is. Never want to see anybody get hurt. I've said this plenty of times, but really doing a good job telling the story of the back. Next. Alright, next up is a women's tag team match. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark goes up against the tag team champions Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Sorry, I can't do it that well today. I really not sure why they put Stark and Baszler in their first tag team match together. I guess at champions. They should have put them against a couple, maybe nobody, not really nobodies, but somebody's not the champs. That way they can work on their storyline being a tag team. But of course, it made no sense to me at all that Nia Jax came out and laid out all the women. So only knows who's writing this stuff. Must have Nick Khan must have made changes on that one or something like that, or maybe Vince, that asshole. Anyway, like I said, that stuff didn't make sense. It did make sense that Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark were trying to up one each other, see who can put a whooping on Chelsea Green the most. Again, they could have brung in a couple of lower mid-card girls to do that, but this is what they did. Next. Alright, next up we had Chad Gable against Bronson Reed. Story here is Gable trying to wear Reed down enough to where he can be able to suplex him. We see Bronson Reed have no problem suplexing Chad Gable. Good competitive match here. Bronson go for a senton, but land on Chad's knees. Didn't do good for Chad's knees, or he a splash. One of them. Anyway, sorry, I didn't write that down. Ad-libbing here. Anyway, so Chad's knees hurt. Reed will get the advantage. Tatsumi splash from the top rope. Nice clean win for Bronson Reed. Thought maybe they'd probably give this to Chad Gable, trying to say, hey, I can take a big man down. But they gave Bronson a win here. Maybe somebody, maybe they can work a short little program, and maybe another match with Gunther down the road. Who knows? Anyway, decent match. Next. All right, next up here is your new NXT Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, going up against Natalya. The rumor was it was supposed to be Tegan Knox, but they switched it to Natalya. I have no problem with this. My opinion here is no biggie. No offense to Tegan Knox, but let's have Becky's first title defense. Go up against a known person. Like the promo said, she's 15 years into it. She wants an opportunity. And of course, they had the little words with little promo battle, Becky and Natalya. Basically, saying, look, Becky, you took their title from the young people, or young females. What'd you do that for? Anyway, yes, Natalya's more accomplished. Let Becky beat Natalya. Maybe a couple. If you want to put Tegan Nox in there, let's build Tegan Nox up a little bit more. Then have a match with Becky Lynch. Anyway, they have their match. Natalya attacks her from the get-go. She has early advantage. Becky comes back. They exchange roll-up near falls with Becky Lynch getting the win from a roll-up. Next. Alright, next up is a match with two very solid ring technicians. Giovanni Vinci against Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa started off strong. Kaiser would interfere, giving Vinci the advantage. Ciampa will make a comeback, lock in the Sicilian stretch for the tap-out win. Kaiser didn't look happy about it. Looked disgusted, and I'm pretty sure Gunther was not happy about this either. Next. Alright, next up is your main event. It is main event Jey Uso against Drew McIntyre. Drew overpowered Jey Uso. Then Jey Uso made a brief comeback, hit a couple of dives. Judgment Day members Damian Priest and Finn Balor, along with Dirty Dominic Mysterio, came down the ringside to take a look at see. Gotta remember, they're trying to recruit Jey Uso. They did this all last week and did it big time this week. Drew gets the advantage back. Jey hits a super kick, Samoan drop for 2. Priest will talk to Jey Uso, keeps saying something to him, I guess he said something to piss him off. So Jey Uso gives Damian Priest a super kick, gave Dominic a super kick, gave Finn a super kick. But unfortunately for him, Jey hits a Claymore kick, gets the loss here to Drew McIntyre. Then Drew McIntyre left. Judgment Day would start putting a whooping on Jey Uso. Drew looked back, but didn't help, drawing some boos from the crowd. So I guess this is going to be the official heel turn to Drew McIntyre. But Cody Rhodes did come down, make the save, help Jey Uso out, shook hands afterwards, and all is well. This week's show is slightly better than last week's. Just read that their ratings dropped a little bit, but you got Monday Night Football going on now, and I mean, just like AEW Collision, college football started, and plus the part where it's on Saturday too. It's hard to a lot of people don't stay home on Saturdays, especially wrestling fans, because depending on where you are, you might have some good indie shows you might go see on Saturday night. Other than that, I'm still looking forward to this. Plus, Triple H is kind of a slow burner type booker. He likes things to build up, and I guess this is how they trying to build up Jey Uso, the guy that nobody trusts, to somebody that everybody loves and respects. I guess that's where they're going for with this. Just be interested to see what they cook up here. But that's it from me. Like I said, be a champ. Hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber yet. Let me know what you thought about this week's Raw. Let's see. Let me say a few more times. Oh yeah, hit the like, dislike, notification bell, all the stuff that I gotta say in the contract. Anyway, you folks have a good one. Take it easy.
We here at RP Tube Vision would like to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also check out friends of the show Ecolife Natural for home-crafted candles, hand cloth, and other home and personal goods. Look them up on Facebook. Link will be available below the video. That is Ecolife Natural.